Hey, here we go. Let's make this work. Let's look at this paper. Oh, this is an oldie back to 2002. Right away we are drawn into it. Why? Because the title is immediately catchy, friend or foe, short, sweet, to the point. It's not the story's title. Please note that it's not the story's title. So here we go. Let's do this thing. Let's talk about this paper. I'll give you a copy of it so you can look at it. It is exemplary. You've got your own style. You've got your own point. But that's the point. Have a point. Make an argument, right? Okay. So your paper without a thesis is going to fall to pieces. It's got to be a thesis that's an argument, not just some opinion you meant to give us. That's not going to work. After all, you're not a phony president. You're a thinker and a scholar. You've got to come up with something worth our dollar. So that's got to be, that's right. Here's the thesis. Look, it's subordinated even. Wow. Though not a very pleasant character, Miss Emily does have the support of the townspeople in the text of Faulkner's short story, Rose for Emily. However, notice that contrast. In the video version, these same townspeople are portrayed as snoops and critics with no kind intentions seen. We're going to let that passive voice go on that because that is so clear and so well stated. And this is it, right? Your mother may love your random opinions, but I don't, and neither does any thoughtful critic or reader of your paper. So we're skeptical. What do you have to give us? You have to give a thesis, right? You have to connect that thesis to topic sentences that are linked to it throughout your essay. That is it again. I mean, it is not just, hey, this is what I think or I believe or please believe me. No, we don't believe you. We've got to have reason to believe you. We've got to have logic, and we've got to have what? Primary evidence. That is textual evidence, and that is complete with parentheticals. That's right. Look at this. Oh my goodness. The whole thing, and that is as good as you can get it with evidence, isn't it? We've got that quote sandwiched in. We've got it worked into the essay so smoothly. Oh my goodness, I know. You're just wowed at this point. So notice that this writer, and I won't, as an instructor, I'm not going to go for this. So don't try this on me. Throughout the paper, does not retell any part of the story that does not pertain to the point. The point, right? We obsess on that point if you want to do that. We echo that point. We stay with that point. That is, again, our argument, not just our I believe or I think opinion. It is our argument that is backed with reasoning, that is backed with evidence in abundance. In abundance. You heard it here first. Look at this. At one point in the story, a strong stench coming from Emily's house prompts a few disrespectful comments. Notice that all of this is related back to the thesis. Nothing told, no evidence, no topic sentence, no link that does not pertain to the thesis. I'll have to correct this. This was conversely, and somehow that became something unintelligible. It's not a tweet. Don't worry. We're okay. It does make sense. All right. So there's paraphrased evidence. Give credit for the evidence that you use. There is a works cited page. You can do this. It takes work. It's got to be your point. I don't care whether your point is that, for example, Miss Emily is depicted much less accurately in the video version versus Faulkner's time-honored text version of A Rose for Emily. Okay, and then you go on to say, and that's your focus, by the way. You're not going to tell me other parts of the story. Assume your reader has already read the story. Do not insult your reader by rehashing parts of the story. And by the way, don't comment this with a sort of, excuse me type of approach. I know you wouldn't play your one-on-one basketball game with that. Oh, excuse me, go ahead. You can have the hoop. I didn't mean to get in your way. You've got to be aggressive about your argument, but you've got to realize there are probably exceptions to it. You probably have some opposition. Feel that opposition. Tackle that opposition. Be strong in your argument, but not just one-sided, right? So there it is. That's kind of the basis. Remember, your paper falls to pieces without a strong thesis. All right. I'm going to talk to you later, but I hope that helps a little bit. And I'm going to give you the text of this essay and also walk you through the various steps. There is no reason not to do this and do it well, but you simply have to work with it. Bounce off each other, work with each other, support each other, help each other, lean on each other. Where did I hear that before? All right, talk to you later.